Alright, that's shot one done. Got a few others over here. Not a lot of people out here because of the rain. That's one of the benefits of a weather sealed camera. And another benefit of this particular camera is all these shots are going to be handheld, no tripod, a lot of long exposures, no filter because we're using live ND. This is stop one for today. We might hit a lighthouse. You can actually see it off in the distance here. I'll show you guys. We might make a stop to that lighthouse out there. If you can see it, it's right here. We are going to try for a sunset on some taller dunes, a little more inland, because I think the edge of this storm is starting to break up. We'll see that in about 4 hours. But we're out here, sand dunes, structures. We might get some ocean waves. It's a long exposure kind of day. It's a gloomy day. It's exciting to be out here with some contrast and excitement in the sky. But thanks for joining me, and I'll get down these sand dunes, save you my huffing and puffing, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. So it's raining. The Osmo is not weather sealed. The camera is. Just want to show you this composition. We're waiting for a ship to enter kind of this area here, and we're going to take it. I'm out of breath because I've been climbing sand dunes. Once I get this shot, we'll talk. Well, I think I've gotten a few compositions I'm happy with. I'm gonna head towards the surf, which you can probably hear in the distance. See what we got there. It is much colder than I anticipated. We're actually supposed to get a blizzard tomorrow night. I don't think it's gonna hit this far south, but it's definitely chilly. It was 70 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday for some context, and now we're supposed to get a blizzard. So I'm gonna make my way down to the surf and we'll see what we got there. Well, the area I was hoping to get some long exposures in is roped off because it's a conservation area. They've got birds nesting there, which frankly, good reason to rope it off. So won't be getting to those tidal pools. Kind of had to pivot. Got some abstract shots of some shells here. And then I think they're sandpipers along the shore. I actually put the 40 to 150 on. Not really the reach you want for wildlife, but I gave it a shot. And yeah, I think that's it for this location. The sky is perfect, so I'm gonna move on maybe to the lighthouse, and then hopefully that will stay with us for sunset tonight. Am I bummed? A little bit. I mean, I've been planning these shots for a while, and there's no way to check and see if this stuff is open ahead of time, but if you watched my last video, that's kind of the theme with you have these limited time windows. You kind of just need to get what you're looking for. Was I planning on getting sandpipers? No. Was I planning on getting abstract shell shots? No. I like them, and hopefully you do too. Anyway, we're out of here. See you in a little bit. What you're hearing is my car running, and it is parked in the same parking spot it was parked in almost 4 years ago now. And I know that because drones are banned. And this is a lighthouse that I took a picture of those years ago. I was leaning against the hood of my car. I had the 100-400 Canon RF because I was shooting on Canon full frame system at that time. My wife had just recovered enough for us to go on trips with our newborn son, and I had spent the last, she's waving at me, last 3 months taking care of him and her as she recovered, and she was excited to get to spend some time with our son. So we were here. We made it all of 5 seconds, and she was not feeling well, and he was having a little bit of an issue. So she took him to the restroom, and I leaned against the hood of the car and took a photo. And that photo is my most liked photo on Instagram, and got me the most subscribers. I just retook it. Let's compare them. As you can tell, this is not the top of a sand dune, and we are not looking at sunset. Unfortunately, with the wind and the little one, it just didn't happen. But I was able to still get out there and get quite a few shots with this, and test out the live ND further. And listen, I'm not saying that live ND completely replaces filters and tripods. There are still situations in which I would want to do that if I was doing a handheld exposure over 5 seconds, for example. But this is perfect for when you're out and about traveling with a family, as I often am, or if you're not going to shoot those extremely long exposures, or you don't have fast moving subjects, things like that. As you can see, I'm kind of already set up for our next adventure, if you recognize what this lens is, which will be something I shoot here really soon. I'm really looking forward to it. And if you like macro photography, make sure you stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this trip, and I hope you have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.